Hey, what's up guys and gals? My name is Rick9G. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be looking at Farming Simulator 19, more specifically on the improvements they have made to the game, and do a side-by-side comparison between 17 and 19 as well. So let's take a look at a few things because I think that this is really important to look at. So of course, slowly, little by little, Giants is revealing some information about the game. So let's look at a couple other things that they want us to look at. The main thing is post-processing. This is a lot of stuff that Giants is doing behind the scenes to make sure that this game is polished. So they're calling it a high dynamic range. Things like bloom, there's a lot more realistic look. SSAO, and all the objects now cast their own shadows, and that gives you a more realistic look. The sun will be improved. I've covered some of these things in my previous two Farming Simulator 19 videos, especially my interview, or the interview that we looked at from the developer. So take a look at those two videos if you haven't yet. That gives you a lot more information that is not going to be shown in this video. But again, there's going to be voxel based 3D objects. That was not a thing in 17. It will be in 19. So there's going to be a more photorealistic look to the game all in all. Different light incidences, a lot better weather patterns, things like that. And if we continue here, this is really interesting. All the screenshots were taken the same time of day in the same place. So they use Estancia La Pacho. Remember, that was in 17 in the Platinum Edition, and it will be in 19, but it's going to be a better version of it, a more detailed, a more refined. It's going to have all the new stuff that 19 has in it. So let's look at this slider. Let's look at 17. So we're going to slide it all the way here on this end, and let's take a look. So this is what the game looks like in Farming Simulator 17. Also, keep in mind that this is very early alpha phase, according to Giants. Not all the screenshots of Farming Simulator 19 are final yet, so it's in the course of development. So the idea is that these will get better, even the 19 one. So I want to show you the 17 one. So we have a silo over here. We have some type of like catwalks, and I'm guessing this is because I didn't play Estancia La Pacho myself. But we have a puddle here of water. Look at the sky. So you can see it's like the sun setting, dusk. And let's move this along. Okay, now we can see the big difference. Let's look over here. Look at this light post. See how the light is coming out of there as opposed to here. There's really no light at all. So there's an improvement right there. Look at the sky. Look at the orangey look. These, again, we're taking at the same time from the same spot. Exact same thing, just with the new engine on this side. We're going to continue comparing. Look at this yellow, rectangular object. You move here and you can see that the sun is like exploding through here. It's very bright. And look at this puddle. I'm just going to do half and half. Look at the blue here. You can almost see no blue because the reflection of the sun, the orange and the yellows are really bright. Let's keep going. We can see the reflection off of the metal beams here, which is really cool. Off of the stairs, we keep going. We still see the red and the yellow pipes here. Going back, very clear red, yellow two pipes. Let's go back. And you can see that. Again, you can still see they're yellow, but it's darker yellow, all because of that. So look at that. We can also see less of blue. There's almost no blue sky. No blue sky, orange sky with clouds. And so this is the dynamic weather that they're showing. Let's move down over here. Let's look at this. So this is pretty normal. You have a Fendt harvester. Check it out. 95% blue sky. A few clouds over here. We have a little bit of dust coming off of the harvester. We have over here the swath that is left by the harvesting. I believe this looks like what? Well, it has to be either wheat or barley, right? Because it's leaving this trail over here. Okay, very green, very blue. You can see the colors are almost, I'm not going to say fake, but again, there's not a lot of realism. It's just very green, very blue. There's no shadows, nothing like that. Let's move this along here. Now you can see a lot of difference. The blues are lighter. It's more of a sky blue. Although some skies do look like this. Now look at that green tree. You see how murky that is, and then here how clear that is. There's a lot more green on the ground. You can see the silos here look pretty nice, but over here you can just see there's more like richness to it. I'll leave it half and half so you can see there. Very interesting. Look at Fendt. Even the word Fendt here, the blacks look blacker, just deep, really thick. Even the beacon here, there's a little bit of a difference. Now these clouds are gone. It's more murky. You have a more murky sky. Look at that. Let's go all the way. Let's go over here. And we'll see the difference. Look at the ground. Let me point to the ground. Look how this looks almost like they're little rocks, or just like very, it doesn't look that clean. If you move here, you can definitely see that it's crops, like little, almost like little trees, if that makes sense, little shrubs. And you go over here, this doesn't look like little trees or little shrubs. It just looks like mud or something that's not that clear. So that's kind of cool, guys and gals. That's really, really cool that you can see the difference. Even looking back at the trees, look at the line of clouds down here, just this big dark white cloud, and over here nothing. So again, these are the same photos with the different engines. Let me know what you think. Does this impress you? Does this not impress you? What would you like to see more of? They're not just putting oranges in here, because look, you go back over here, it's not that. It's just the more realistic look at this game. See so many grays and blues, a lot different. So thank you so much, guys and gals, for watching. Again, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Do you want to see more? Does this satisfy what you want to see? And as always, don't forget to subscribe and browse my channel. We'll see you all next time, and most importantly, be hopeful.